why you feel lonely even though you're married. Have you ever looked at your spouse and thought, I love them, but I just don't feel close to them? If so, you're not alone. After 34 years of marriage, we've learned that emotional loneliness can quietly grow even between two people who genuinely love each other. And the surprising part of this, that this distance is not caused by a lack of love.
It's often caused by something much deeper that most couples never recognize until it's affecting every part of their relationship.
In this video, we'll share why this happens and what you can do today to reconnect emotionally before the distance grows even wider. Let's dive in. Point number 1, busy does not equal connected. So every couples can spend time together every single day and still feel emotionally distant because you're spending chronological time together, but you're not spending Carol's time. Carol's time is moments, it's opportunity. Ephesians 5:15, Paul tells us, walk carefully, making the most of every moment. So we can be sitting together in a car, or we can be sitting at the table, or we can be sitting on the couch, and we can just be spending time together, or we can be connecting. We can be asking questions. We can be making a moment. Teresa?
That's right. That's right. So every moment is important that you can spend together. So instead of talking about your schedules or things you have to do for the week, responsibilities, spend time sharing your heart with one another. That's really a rich time for your marriage.
And everyone is busy. We get that. We think that with all the conveniences we have now that we would have more free time. Actually, it seems like we have less free time. But these routines can get so huge and monstrous that you can spend all your time together just trying to manage your schedule. You're just managing life instead of connecting.
Yes, yes. And we don't want that to replace real relationship.
Point number 2, unresolved hurts create distance. Small wounds can become big walls if they're ignored, pushed down, left untended. Over time, these small wounds can cause a big drift, can't they, Teresa?
They can. It's like we mentioned earlier that you stop talking about certain topics because you got hurt talking about it before. You may have argued about it or had a just difference of opinion. So you started keeping things to yourself and not talking about that subject again. And it becomes a pattern in your relationship. And the more that pattern continues, the more a wall is starting to go up in that area.
There's a danger in avoiding the difficult conversations. If there's a difficult conversation between me and Teresa, we may feel like it's just not worth talking about. It's not worth bringing it up. We'll just each deal with it in his own way. But still, that difference is here between us. And until we deal with that difference, it's going to keep us separated in certain areas.
That is so true.
There's a danger to just say, I'd rather not deal with it. I don't want to go through the pain of dealing with it. It just eventually going to cause even greater pain with the distance.
That is so true, yes. And you don't want something to drive a wedge between you because then it becomes easier to stay separate about so many things in your marriage, in your life, and that's going to really be a hindrance for you.
It is so important to practice forgiveness and understanding if we want to stay emotionally close to your spouse.
Yes.
You have to practice forgiveness. You have to actually be willing to apologize. You can't just stand your ground and I'm not giving in, I'm not giving in, I'm not giving in. No, you got to go to the middle. You got to forgive. And you got to ask for forgiveness and you got to forgive and be gracious. Just deal with those situations as fast as you can.
That's right. That's right. And it's not abnormal to need to forgive each other on a regular basis. Don't think that something's wrong with your marriage because you have to forgive each other, because you're going to see things differently. You're not going to approach everything exactly the same way or want to deal with everything the same way. So you may have some differences that, okay, I forgive you because we don't see this the same way. But that's normal. That's not abnormal.
Let us ask you this question. Have you ever gone through a season where you loved your spouse but felt emotionally distant? What helped you connect? Let us know down in the comments below. We would love to hear your answers. Point number 3, friendship fuels intimacy. Healthy marriages are built on friendship, not just commitment. You fell in love with your spouse by talking to them, spending time with them, by having shared interests,
That's
by
right.
doing fun things together, and doing life together. You developed a friendship, and that is what is going to fuel your intimacy, is your friendship. There's so much importance to laughing together. Find something that you both enjoy and it makes you laugh. And I don't care if you've seen it 1,000 times. If it makes you laugh, shared joy, it cannot be overestimated, really.
That's right.
Curiosity, asking questions. What's on your heart? What's God been talking to you about? How can I help you? How can I pray for you? Just keep talking and asking questions. Keep probing. Keep moving towards your spouse. The idea of a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave, be glued, to be attached to his wife. It's an ongoing cleaving. It's continually moving towards your wife's heart.
That's
Keep
good.
moving towards that. Keep asking questions. Keep being curious, because that is what's going to fuel your intimacy.
That's right.
And you got to spend intentional time together. You can be making hot dogs. You're making coffee. You can be doing the dishes, do the laundry, go to the grocery store, making a road trip, just drive to the gas station to get gas together. Whatever it is, spend intentional time together.
I like that. Yes, I think just approaching it as something you do daily, something you do regularly, just continuing to maintain and build friendship. Everything that Jeff suggested, those are all great ways to continue having a friendship that's fun and lasting, and you can laugh together and enjoy things together, because you want to have a lot of good memories look back on in your marriage, not just a lot of struggles or a lot of things you were having contention about. You want to have good memories and fun times.
Right. So since friendship is such a foundational part of your relationship, when you no longer do those friendship type things, you're going to start feeling lonely, because there's a piece of your marriage that's no longer there, that you're no longer enjoying. So you feel that as loneliness.
Yes.
Point number 4, God can restore connection. God's design for marriage includes emotional, spiritual, intellectual, relational unity. Restoration is possible even when couples feel disconnected. God can do it. Here's some practical steps. Praying together on a daily basis, even if it's for 3 minutes, praying together on a daily basis, honest communication, and seeking God together. When you do these things, God will restore your connection.
That really takes the pressure off of you as individuals or as you as a couple, when you're, like you said, bringing things to God and seeking His wisdom, His ways of looking at situations. You're seeking Him for solutions. Is so much better than just trying to struggle over something or trying to come to resolve something just between the two of you. God is here to help. He should be in the midst of your marriage all the time. And these honest conversations and those things that can bring you to prayer, like talking about hurt feelings or disappointments or just things that you enjoy together, whatever your conversation is, that can always have prayer to seal that time together. It's so special.
Hey, if this video encouraged you today, take a moment and hit the like button. It helps us reach more couples who may be feeling lonely in their marriage. Now, if you're wondering what practical steps you can take to rebuild that connection day by day, watch this next video, The Daily Habits That Create Intimacy in Marriage, and we'll see you over there. In that video, we'll share habits that help couples strengthen their friendship, deepen emotional connection, and create the kind of intimacy that lasts. We'll see you there. And remember, God designed husband and wife to be friends for life.